Coach Steve Luette from the South Carroll football team for our final prep pulse of the fall season. Coach, 5th straight year in the playoffs, and once again it's a familiar foe in Middletown. Is this the kind of game where you coaches don't have to say much extra for motivation?
Yeah, we've had Middletown on our schedule for a couple years, and we played them in the playoffs, and all except for 1 year that we played, they're the team that's knocked us out of the playoffs. So we know them pretty good. They haven't changed much. We've been watching them on film. They're still the same team. They're going to come at you. It's going to be a hard-nosed football game.
With such an experienced team, do you think that kind of gets rid of the road jitters in a game like this?
Well, that's what we've been talking to the players about. I mean, our seniors have played against them, and they know what it's like, and we've been up there before, so hopefully we won't have those jitters, and that's what's caused some problems with some of the teams that have been up there, and that's what we've been telling them. It's like a second home to us, so we should be okay. Just show up and just play the game.
Tough loss to Westminster there in that last one. What did you say to kind of get the guys regrouped for what you deem the third season?
Well, you know, I think like I was telling you guys, and I told them afterwards, they played hard. It was my decision that to go for it and kind of set our defense up in a tough position, and then we had some tough penalties down the end. So things were kind of going against us at the end, and it wasn't anything they did that lost the game. It was my decision that lost the game. So they need to be refocused and fired up for the playoffs. They didn't do anything wrong. So that's what we did. That's what I told them, and that's what we focused on the next week, just getting ready for the playoffs and knowing that they played their hearts out on that game, and the score just didn't turn out. So now we got a do or die situation. We get to play and go on, or if we lose, we're done. So that's what we're trying to do, is see how far we can play.
How much has the improvement of your quarterback, Ben Nardo, added a more dynamic angle to your offense?
Well, Ben's doubled his stats from last year. He's just more comfortable back there in the pocket passing, and it's really helped us because we're a pretty much balanced team. I mean, if we want to run the ball, we can run the ball, and Ben can run it also, and Gavin's been doing a nice job running the ball. But, you know, if we decide to go to the air and the situation warrants us to be able to throw the ball a lot more, then we've got Wolfrey and White and the Kellys to throw to. We've got a lot of receivers, and they can all catch the ball. So him being able to do it all has really helped us because it allows us to do what we need to do to win.
When the Luette family goes out to dinner and you get to pick, where are you taking the gang?
Well, I guess it's only me and my wife, and actually right now we don't go out. So on Thursday nights, we always do a pregame meal. I run up to Buffalo Wild Wings and pick something up and bring it back for us. So that's what I'm doing right now. What's
the rest of the season, making it up to the wife for all the football nights?
Well, she... I'm sure when the season's over, if we get to, we get to the final game, we'll take a little vacation. We'll go someplace, take a few days off. It's hard on her, but she knows this is what I love, so she hangs in there with me for the season, and I make it up to her afterwards.
Coach, final question. Last week we were privy to reveal these T-shirts. Can you just tell us the story behind the Drive for Five and the motivation?
Well, actually, in the beginning of the season. Pat, wrote an article about it and used that as the byline for the Cavs, the Drive for Five, and I saw it and thought, hey, that's a pretty neat logo, and we were going to use that for our T-shirts if we were able to get to the playoffs. So we were able to do that, so that's what I did. I put that on our T-shirts because I just thought it was a good motivational tool for the team, and once we got into the playoffs, it was definite all the players got one. So our Drive for Five is here, and now we're here, and now we're trying to go for 14, so that's a big thing.
All right, well, thanks a lot, Coach. We appreciate it. Good luck Friday.